Hey there, friends. Jack Ingram here. Welcome to the Texas music scene, your one-stop shop for all things songwriter-driven independent music. We're coming to you today from the beautiful Seawall in Galveston, Texas, at Hotel Lucine, one of the coolest boutique hotels and live music spots on the island. We've got an amazing lineup for you this time, so let's dive right in. Although we're on Galveston Island, we're mixing up all the 2024 taping sessions into one super cool live performance buffet for all y'all. Next, we've got a moving performance from Shelby Stone, who'll be singing How Much More, recorded live at Galveston's historic Grand 1894 Opera House. Then we're heading to Austin for an intimate acoustic session with Max and Heather Stalling, performing Circle. Julianna Rankin graces our soundstage at Emo's Austin with her heartfelt song, Miss Me When I'm Gone. And to properly say goodbye to this one, the Wilder Blue has lead guitarist Paul Eason take the lead on their song, Adios. That's all queued up and ready to go on this edition of the Texas music scene. Hit it. Welcome back to the Texas music scene, friends. Our next artist is Julianna Rankin with her song, Miss Me When I'm Gone. She delivered a really cool live version during our Independence Eve party at Emo's Austin. First, we get her story behind the tune.
We're gonna do another song tonight called Miss Me When I'm Gone. It's a sad song that I wrote from what I think my perspective of divorce and the feelings of taken for granted might feel like. That, along with all the other songs on this EP that I put out, came from, a place of honesty, what heartbreak feels like to me and what heartbreak feels like for different people from different perspectives. And that's another one of the songs that I was really passionate about when going into the studio. And it's kind of been my baby over the past few years that, got me up on stages at Steamboat and introduced me to a lot of cool people because of that song. We're gonna play you a song called Miss Me When I'm Gone. I hope you like it.
Dishes in the sink, sewed a few patches on your jeans, ironed all your shirts for the week, so you didn't have to. Swept all the floors and made our bed so you'd have a safe place to lay it. Put some dinner on the stove so when you got home, you wouldn't know. I spent the whole damn day longing to hear what you'd never say, and I can't ever think. Sometimes I wonder if you even give a damn. If I cut my hair and lost some weight, but gave you all I can. So just in case on the day I decide to leave, I'll take care of everything. Be halfway out of town before the lights come on, just so you don't have to miss me when I'm gone. Left my ring and a letter by the bed, and I hope you believed every word I said, 'cause I meant it. I pray that your life is easy and you don't look in another's eyes and see me and wonder what we could have been. Sometimes I wonder if you even give a damn. If I cut my hair and lost some weight, but gave you way out of town before the lights come on, just so you don't have to miss me when I'm gone. So don't worry about being alone. I left everything in its place and on, just so you don't have to miss me when I'm gone. Oh, and you won't even miss me when I'm gone.
Now let's switch gears a bit and head back to Galveston. Shelby Stone's an artist whose voice and songwriting have been turning heads across Texas. This time she's performing her song, How Much More, at the Grand 1894 Opera House right here on Galveston Island.
How Much More is actually my most recent release. We put it out a few months ago, and even before it was released, we sent it to radio, and it ended up on a top 12 chart. And today it actually featured as #1 on the chart. So I'm super excited, but it's the first song that people started singing the words back to me. Back in April of 2023, Jordan Nix wrote How Much More. And then he texted me just a little soundbite of it. I know I did not listen to the full thing, so I have no idea how long it was. I only listened to about 10 seconds, and he said, would you like to cover this song and put this song out? Immediately, yes, because even before I started working with Jordan, I was a huge Jordan Nix fan, from songwriter, vocalist, to person. And so to go from fan to friend and now colleague, and being able to put out a song that he wrote, that he immediately thought of me, it's something I will never quite find the words for. Like, I'm truly so honored. Jordan being a friend now, it's really special.
What am I missing? 'Cause there's a tension in the air. You can cut it with a knife. Why won't you listen? I think I'm speaking loud and clear.
Next up, we've got Max Stalling and his wife, Hot Heather Stalling, bringing us a raw and heartfelt acoustic rendition of their song, Circle. This performance was captured during our Austin taping at Assembly Hall, our first acoustic songwriter series in front of a live audience. Here's Max and Heather with their take on the song.
So Circle is the first single that we put out as a duo act, because Heather has had her own projects for a whole lot of years, and I had my own project for a whole lot of years. And then through the pandemic, we recognized kind of how much fun it is playing together. And so we've been doing a whole lot of duo things, and we decided we needed to start putting some material out under our own flag.
Yes.
There's a lot of circles in the world, and they all kind of bring us back from point A to point Z, and then you can come back to point A and move back around. We have a friend who since passed away, but kind of a everyman's philosopher. And we were sitting around at a guitar pool. This guy's name is Jay Johnson, great songwriter too. We were sitting around a campfire, passing guitars and bottles, and Jay kind of looked up at everything, and he gestures grandly, and he says, "Man, I don't know who made all of this, but they were really into circles." And so that really got me thinking about circles.
Once upon a time in the middle of the summer, on a day with the sky built for blue, we were standing on the banks of a mighty pretty river, and the world turned around for me and you. The velvet sky reminds me of that episode in Arkansas. We were on our backs and talking about life. You described the difference between comets and meteors, and I fell in love again with you that night. And every circle brings me right back here to you. Then there was that time we were high up on a Ferris wheel, and in the distance storms began to brew. The man at the controls brought us down and gave us shelter, and the world turned around for me and you. And every circle brings me right back here to you. Now and then again, when the world feels different and doesn't seem to care how we are, I am just content holding you quietly and feel it as we move amongst the stars. And every circle brings me, every circle brings me, every circle brings me right back here to you, back here to you, back here to you, back here to you. Thank you so much. Thank y'all.
I'm Jack Ingram, and you guessed it, this is the Texas music scene. Next up, we're closing this one out with the Wilder Blues, fronted by their incredible lead guitarist, Paul Eason. Here's their performance of Adios, recorded live during their La Zona Rosa Austin session earlier this year. Check it out.
Adios is one that I think is probably the first song Zane and I wrote together that got recorded, at least. Just about kind of what I used to do a lot in college, was just drive to Acuña, Mexico, and just spend the weekend down there with my buddies. And I wrote the chorus, and I got kind of stuck, and so I sent to Zane, and he filled in the verses. And I think it's just cool. I've had that chorus melody in my mind for like, decades, and I finally got it out.
And it also gave me an excuse to learn the accordion. Yeah. So, because he was playing acoustic guitar and singing, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And
when I walk through the doors of these border town bars, it's like walking 30 years back in time. Well, there's dollar beers and arrow smokes, cowboys telling gringo jokes, and all I need to keep you off my mind. For a while I was king of the Miguel Hidalgo scene, howling up at the warm Acuña stars. My new friends drink my wallet dry, and I end up alone each night, sleeping on the floorboard of my car. Adios, Rio Grande, adios, my old friend. I'm going back to Texas like an arrow through the wind. So until we meet again, adios. Well, I kissed Marty's soul on the day I left for Del Rio, and I pressed my last 20 in her hand. I had no cure for the tears in her eyes. I told her I'd miss her and I did not lie. But it's so good to be heading home again. Adios, Rio Grande, adios, my old friend. I'm going back to Texas like an arrow through the wind. So until we meet again, adios. She was midnight and you were morning. She was starlight, you were blue hill country sky. As the road rolls out before me, I see you both between the lines. Like an arrow through the wind. So until we meet again, adios. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much.
Well, that brings us to the end, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. A huge thank you to all our featured artists and iconic venues that made this episode possible. And a special shout out to our friends here at Hotel Lucine in Galveston for hosting us. Also thanks to Melody Smith at Visit Galveston. Remember, the best way to support Texas music is to get out there and see these artists live. because Texas is the one place that truly celebrates the independent spirit of making music. Let's keep it that way. We'll see you next time.